Hello, and welcome to The Story of Minster Abbey. Here we share with you a series of short presentations of the history and the life of our community. In this second episode of The Story of Minster Abbey, we tell of the early Anglo-Saxon foundation of the monastery. The village of Minster grew up and developed around this new monastic community. Our oblate Noreen Scholastica is our narrator for this second episode.
As you entered the ancient village of Minster in Thanet, you will have seen the picture on the Minster signpost of a white deer between two trees with the date AD 670. This was the year when St. Domneva, a noblewoman and the great-granddaughter of King Ethelbert of Kent, founded Minster Abbey, the same monastery in which you are now standing. It was less than 100 years since Pope Gregory sent St. Augustine on a mission to England from Rome to convert the English to Christianity. Not far from Minster stands St. Augustine's cross, which represents the area where the monk Augustine landed with his 40 companions in 597. Augustine carried a silver cross and an icon of Christ. He was met here by King Ethelbert of Kent, who gave the monks permission to come to Canterbury to live under his protection. Ethelbert himself became a Christian, joining his wife Bertha, who had already been baptized in her youth. The psalmist said, "7 times a day shall I praise you." You will have seen the monastic community going to the chapel 7 times a day to pray to God, just as you see today. They would have sung psalms and listened to readings from the Bible. There would have been processions into the church and an atmosphere of reverence around the buildings as well as at work. Alongside this, the community would have given hospitality to pilgrims and travellers and cared for the sick. Our village of Minster grew up around this monastery. In fact, Minster is derived from the Old English Minster, meaning monastery. We must picture Minster and the Isle of Thanet as an island cut off from the rest of Kent by the Watson Channel. It then held an important place as a toll station and port for ships on their way to London.